All right, so if we can just take a deep breath and
Yes.
center ourselves and just be here now. So there is this word that you may be hearing a little bit about called co-meditate.
Okay.
So when you think about co-meditating and just coming together to create something, what comes up for you, Amy?
To create something through co-meditation, I would say that that's a meeting of minds and allowing for whatever energies to come into the discussion perhaps to co-create. Yeah, absolutely.
So let's do that.
Okay.
Let's just kind of co-meditate, co-create, and I love how we're just going to bring that together. So for just a moment, let's just focus 100% on you.
Okay.
And just go into a quiet place where it's not anything from the past, it's not in the future, but we're just taking a moment. And just take a deep breath. And let's just imagine right now that everything is perfect. Just come into that place of relaxation. Perhaps focus on your breath. Yeah. And I'm going to just imagine in my mind that I am sitting before perfection. Just take a deep breath, and what comes over your body or even perhaps through your mind when you take a moment for yourself, but that I as your coach can just sit and focus on you and your perfection. Anything run through your mind or through your body?
There's a definite peacefulness that comes over because there's no pressure about what may have been in the past or what could be in the future. So being in the present. Being in the present. Being in the present. Okay. So for the purpose of today, we're going to look at something called the Akashic Records. Now the Akashic Records are thought to be this universal filing system that does in fact go back and perhaps could go forward. We're going to use it for the purpose of clarity. So right now, if you were to think about one thing in your life that you would like to get clear about, just think for a moment, something that you would like to get clear about. And it can be something from the past or something from the future. What we're going to do today is take an opportunity to access that deep knowing that might even be dimensional. So is there anything in your mind, you don't even have to tell me what it is, but is there anything in your mind that you would like to access clarity around? Yeah. Okay. There is. Perfect. Perfect. What I love is that there is a whole set of research done on an old prayer or an old set of words that opens up this universal storage. Would you be willing to let me use those with you now? Please. Okay. So if you will, just go into that place of quiet again. And this will be an opening prayer that we're going to use. Okay. With a deep breath, we acknowledge the forces of light and we ask for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth. As it is revealed for our highest good and for the highest good of everyone connected with us. Holy Spirit, protect us from all forms of self-centeredness and direct us to the attention of the work at hand. Help me to know what the Akashic Records reveal for Amy. Let me see through the eyes of the guides of the records. Enable us to access the wisdom from the master teachers and loved ones of Amy.
allow the records to now be open. Take a deep breath, and just in that, was there anything that went through your body or mind? Especially with this, I gotta tell you, I got this great big flush when I said and the records are now open. So if you imagine this gigantic record, this filing system, anything happened for you?
I do feel there's quite a lot of knowledge to be gained from these records, or just those who have gone before me or who will go after me, and that's in how to deal with anxiety and help others with that too.
Anxiety?
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's something about anxiety. This is the first time you've put that out there.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's just, would that be what you're interested in knowing about?
It is. I've dealt with anxiety for most of my life, and I know that others have too. And as an aromatherapist, I want to help them with that through oils and herbs, and body work. As a massage therapist, I want to do that too. And I felt through that prayer or that calling, there's some work to be done, and I feel like I can not only help myself with it, but help others.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the focus of the session.
Yeah.
Anxiety and something from the past, something from the future. Ooh, I just love that. So right now, let's just imagine that you have a whole set of guides, angels, ancestors. What resonates with you? That if you were just to imagine that you have this whole host of intelligence with you, above you, around you, would it be ancestors, guides?
Guides, I would say, is kind of what I'm feeling, because I don't think it's just family, it's others too, is what I'm feeling, yeah.
All right, so as an aromatherapist, as an herbologist, as a massage therapist, imagine that you have guides, okay, right now. And imagine that you are saying to them, I want to be guided around anxiety, mine and others. Yeah. What would you have me know about anxiety? Now, would you be willing to use a tool that sometimes works?
Absolutely.
So let's just use this little pad of paper right now, and let's go into just a quietness. You can do it one of two ways, and we never know how it works out. You might want to start with your eyes closed and just allow your hands to release anything, or you may find you'll hear something and you want to see it being written. It doesn't matter. Okay. So from that same place, oh, divine guides, the work at hand, the question that we sit before you is that of anxiety. What is it that I have known? What is it that you do know? And what is it that I am ready to know about anxiety? My anxiety, or how I might help, heal, and support others around anxiety. Let's take that deep breath and
came to me rather quickly.
Yes, and that's how that is. That is exactly what comes to it.
Yeah.
There was just kind of like a little hit.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what it was?
Of course. Release expectations of self and others.
Oh, release expectations.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for you, it's fascinating. It's like you got it quickly, and it wasn't a matter of keeping your eyes closed. It was like wide open. No, I'm going to write this down.
It felt like it,
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, did it feel like it came from your head? It came from your knowing? It was just a...
Honestly, I think some of it came to the prayer prior, and that's where it was coming, and then it just sort of got louder. Here. Yeah. I'm like, I got to write this down before I forget it.
All right. So is that a new piece for you? Release expectations?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to know immediately.
Okay.
Is it the expectations of what you do with aromatherapy? Is it an expectation of what you expect of yourself? Is it like, what is the expectation? Very specifically, just allow that guide to come right in and give you that answer.
For self, I think it would be a little bit of everything in my life. You know, it's you have expectations of how you should be, or you know, what sort of goals you should be meeting, and deadlines and things like that. And it's really release that and allow it to be what it should be, and do the work to make it happen. But don't, you know, create so much anxiety for yourself. But I'm feeling that also, not just for myself, but for others too. That's a really good message.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take this into your own life. Imagine now that you are in your own practice, in your own life, and you have a chance to just sit quietly and use these very words. Oh, divine guides, because that's what they are to you. Protect me from self-centeredness. Help me to know what it is that my guides would have me know. Help me see into the records of the past, or the deep guidance within, what it is I am to know.
It's a good little mantra to have.
It is a good little mantra.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, or does this feel complete for where you are today?
I feel like there might be more, but nothing's really coming direct at the moment. But this is opening an interesting door for me.
It is, yeah. I just want you to know that I'm noticing that your eyes are looking up. I don't know if you're aware of, is that?
I didn't notice, but yeah, I guess so.
And it's almost like I can see you almost scanning for the records that are in the heavens, or in the
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting.
Yeah.
It is interesting. So perhaps for you, that place when you're looking for that next thing is going to be up there. So, all right.
I like that.
Okay, what are you going to take away, just even in this short amount of time, that you have accessed from the Akashic records, or just from your own deep internal guidance?
I believe this serves as a reminder to utilize those guides more often. I think we get away from that a little too much. So yeah,
Beautiful.
absolutely.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to take away this deep intuition that I had. There was something that just came to me. Many people will go into deep trance. They'll close their eyes and they'll do this writing. And somehow it just felt like we needed to give you permission to like hear it, open your eyes, and just write it down. So that was a new piece for me, that it's not one way that the Akashic records or the angel writing comes out, that it can be either way. And that we have to just trust that. So just to be a part of the protocol, let's close it up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you will, just take a moment and allow yourself to come back together. The closing words would be, we would like to thank the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. We thank the guides of the Akashic records. We want to thank the Holy Spirit, the Great Light, for all the knowledge and healing that was here today. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. The records are now closed.
Thank you.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Boy, there was that really big deep breath. All right, the records are closed.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful.